Hi, good afternoon. I am Yusel Sayers.
And I'm Elyse Sayers. I published Always Believe in Yourself and an activity to go with that book, and and I really hope you have the time to order it, and we'll be more than happy to see you with our book.
So we are doing a takeover of Black Authors Rock online book fair right now, and we're going to answer any questions that come in. But until we get some questions, I will ask Elyse a few questions, and then we'll just have a conversation. So, Elyse, tell us what it's like to be an author. Do you feel different now that you're an author than before you were an author?
No, I feel the same. I feel just like a regular 8-year-old. I feel like everybody should have a feeling that they are meant to be in the world, like me.
So you feel you were meant to be an author?
I feel I'm meant to be a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay. I hear that. So let's talk a little bit about your book. What led you to write that book?
I read many books and I liked it, and I also my like somebody I know, like a 9-year-old, she wrote a book and I just lit up. I like at such a young age, I thought I could do anything now because when somebody as young as the age of 9 can write a book, I believe that I can too, because that's how I feel.
Okay, very good.
After I saw her, and she wrote many more books. Her name's Isla Bean. Make sure to check out her books.
Okay, yeah, she does have, I think, 4 or 5 books now. So now, what would you say? Because maybe somebody else who's now also 7, 8, 9 is listening to you, and they want to write a book. What would you say? Would you say it's difficult to write a book, or it's pretty easy?
I couldn't say it's difficult or pretty easy.
Really? Why?
Because you have help on the way, and you have to think about ideas. That's kind of hard, but it's also easy to get to when you think about one idea that the whole story is going to be made up of.
Mhm.
It's you will be able to think of sentences and words that will go with the topic, so it'll be easier.
Okay.
So that's why I say it's not I can't call it easy or hard.
I got you. I think I understand what you're saying. Is there anything special you think that people should have if they want to write a book, or once they have an idea, they can just use that idea and put it together and work with someone else, maybe their parents, to put it together?
I would say about that. They can do it by themselves if they want, or they can do it with anybody else they want. If they want to write a book, then just go with it, and on the way you can just choose anybody to help you, or just do it all yourself.
Well, I wouldn't say that you can just choose anybody, right? So I do think they need an adult to help, right? It is a process, right? The book is first, you have to understand, and you may not fully understand that part of it, but the publishing piece that's the hard piece, where you have to learn, do I use a publisher? Do I self-publish? If I self-publish, what tools should I use? And there are multiple websites that people could use. So for example, one of the most popular ones that we used was KDP from Amazon, but then there's also Ingram Spark. So we have since published a book also on Ingram Spark, and they both have expanded distribution. So we are going through the process. So I think now the book is available on Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com. but we're also working to get it on Walmart.com, Target.com. And then we've also been going through the process of getting it into our local bookstores. So, in addition to the Black Arches Rock bookstore, we're trying to get it into some of the bookstores here in, where are we?
We're in Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta. I want to talk. Do you remember the process when we went to the bookstore the last time? What the lady said?
Yeah, it takes 6 to 5 or 6 to 7.
4 to 6.
It takes 4 to 6 weeks for you to sign up.
For the review. So you
like
sign
for
up.
So you sign up and you have to take a review. But it takes 4 to 7 weeks.
Yep.
So and it's a strict process. Like there's a bunch of people who review you and ask you questions to determine if you should have your book in the bookstore or not.
Yep. So they review the book. And I think it's 6 reviewers for the one bookstore that we're going to. We haven't gone to more than one quite yet. The process where now they review the book, 6 people review it, and if 3 people like the book, then you get into the bookstore. And that's really, you want to have a plan for promotion of the book. I think just publishing the book alone will not get it sold. The publishing websites usually will have a marketing or advertising options, but you still need to come up with your own promotion and marketing plan. And I would say I think that's the most difficult part of the process. The writing part is probably having the ideas and putting the ideas together is probably not as difficult, but getting the book actually sold and marketing it is the more difficult part.
I agree, but because you need to agree with somebody, and if they don't want to, you have to find somebody else. If that person doesn't want to, you have to keep on going until you find somebody who actually is willing to publish your book and
not publish but market.
Market your book, but if you find somebody, you even if that somebody is somebody you know or your family member or anybody you know, they would probably be able to, but if nobody wants to, that's you need to find new people who just started, and they would probably if they just started marketing books, they would probably be willing to market any book.
That is actually, you have a very good point. There are some people who are now starting out in their process, and they are very helpful because one, they may not charge as much because they're also now starting out, and two, they may be doing research on ways to do things. So there are some advantages to working with some people who are starting out. Although working with more established places or people will help have a bigger distribution because they may have more relationships. And then another thing we're doing now is signing up to be a vendor at different events. So we're actually going to Jacksonville, Florida in May. One of the brands that we purchase and we're going to be working with is My Mommy's Wisdom, and she makes wholesome products for children and moms. And she's hosting a postpartum pampering party, and we're going to be a vendor there. So we'll have a table to sell our books, and people will get to come and meet the authors. So yeah, and so let's talk about the book itself. Why should people buy the book? What is the book about?
The book is about believing in yourself and knowing that you have a purpose in life, and here's what it looked like, mm-hmm. And Dr. Latrice, would you pull it up in the corner so they can see it better?
Yeah, there's a link in the comments. So yeah. You want to let's read just 2 pages from the book.
We're gonna do the first and second pages, and we're gonna start. Always believe in yourself. You are unique and have a great purpose in life. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do not let fear stop you from achieving great things. And that acts and all of and that is a lot of wisdom that you can see. And she just posted a link, and Dr. Latracy just posted a link, and so you can copy that link or just click on the link. Either way, you will be able to buy the book, or if you want to.
Yep. So the other thing that we have is also what is called
an activity book.
Yes. So we have an activity book to go with the book.
And also look, it says always believe in yourself. Mm-hmm. And if you go up, it's activity book.
Yeah. So Elyse, I actually worked with Elyse to put together the activity book because the book had so many affirmations in them. When we looked at them, we're like, you know what, this would be good to have something additional. So we've actually put together 12. We pulled up 12 affirmations from the book, and then we list them as one side is for adults to read to children, and then the other side is for the children to read to themselves. So Elyse, I will read the ones to be read to the child, and then you will read the ones to be read out loud, okay?
Yeah, so you can just hear what it's supposed to be said.
Yes.
And if you still want to go on the website and buy it, it's still right there.
Yeah. So the affirmations to be read to child. You are unique. You have a great purpose in life. You can do anything. You are a leader. You can change the world. You are strong. You are compassionate. You are smart. You are powerful. Your thoughts are very powerful. You are amazing. Always believe in yourself.
And that's a lesson that you should always be able to follow, because all of those things are true about you.
Yep.
I am affirmations for a child to say out loud. I am unique. I have a great purpose in life. I can do anything. I am a leader. I can change the world. I am strong. I am compassionate. I am smart. I am powerful. My thoughts are very powerful. I am amazing. I believe in myself. And if you like, you can say that every day to yourself. So if you say something positive, that's how your day's gonna be throughout. But if you say something negative, you're gonna be.
But we're not going to focus on the negative. We'll just focus on the positive. So, right? And it's proven that when you read positive affirmations to yourself, it really does change your mind, change your mood, change how you believe about yourself. And then having that reinforced by those that you love kind of just doubly increases that. So that's one of the reasons why we put together this activity book, and it involves both the adults and children, be it parents, whomever the caregiver is. And an example of what the activity looks like. So for each affirmation, there is space for the child to learn the word, read the word, say it out loud, say the affirmation to themselves, write out loud, write out the affirmation out. Also spell it, learn how to spell the word. Then we put a piece in there for dictionary for them to look up the word. So especially younger children, folks don't use the dictionary much. And we just thought it would be good for them to look up and see, well, what does it mean? What does the word unique mean? And then look up that meaning and write the meaning down themselves so that they can remember it. And then there's a place for them to draw or write anything they feel when they think about that word.
Yes, and also my mom helped me with this. Mm-hmm. So you can give her half the credit and me half the credit, because we both help. And
Heidi, thank you.
Yeah, and we really appreciate you guys, and yeah, and that's something that you can also.
Yep. So on social media, so we have Facebook, Instagram, and we're just learning Twitter. So we just started Twitter a few, maybe a month now. I think we have like 3 followers. So, but yeah, we're learning the Twitter process. I think we're most active on Facebook and Instagram.
And thank you, whoever said love this. Congratulations, best wishes. You too.
Thank you. So if what would you say really helped you? Let me think of the question. Because there are some children that may not think that they have what it takes to write a book, right? What would you say to someone who says, I don't think I can write a book? What would you say to them?
I would say that you might not think you can, but in parts of you, you know you can, and you know that you can persevere, and if you keep on trying, you will be able to achieve making a book. Because that's what that's how I got to make a book. First, I didn't think I could make a book at all, but in a little part of my body, it was saying I can, and it
So they
was
have to believe it.
Yeah, so okay. I tried to think on the positive side and listen to that, and that actually helped me, and it's bound to help you.
Okay. So one of the things I noticed about you, Elyse, is that you are very positive. A lot of the things that you say and you do is very positive. Hence the reason you wrote a book that has a ton of positive things. What has helped you to be positive?
My surrounding and my life, my family, my friends, my friends tell me a bunch of positive stuff every single day, and I think that they're right, because because every day I try and never give up, and that made me to be very it made me to be very positive.
Okay.
So
wait, let me summarize. You want to summarize, right? So you said it's your environment, so the people around you, your family and your friends, positive things to you. So that helps you to be very positive. Okay. And thank you, Tanya. This is awesome. We need more books. We see ourselves. Such a positive message. Yes.
And also, I am currently working on another book for you to read, and it's a chapter book. So I'm gonna keep on working on that. And Mommy, can you help me? Because I am running out of ideas right now.
So yes, so you want to tell them the name of that one that you're thinking of working on? I'm
thinking of working on a book called Friendos, but instead of like just friends, it means friend heroes. It's friend and heroes smushed into a word.
Got it. Okay, and so it'll be about friends who are heroes. Okay.
Yeah, who will that power of friendship and positivity to make them the to make them stand past an evil witch.
I can't wait to read this one.
And dinosaur. Okay. The evil witch has a dinosaur.
Gotcha. So now some of the other things that we're working on, we're still.
And the dinosaur is pink and red and rainbow.
Okay. Pink and red rainbow dinosaur. Got it. So some of the other stuff that we're working on. So you're working on another book, yes, and then we're also working on T-shirts. So we do have one of the T-shirts Elyse is wearing with the logo. So we're working on that, and we're working to get one so that.
And also, look.
Yes, that's our logo.
Little me is wearing it.
Yeah, so we're trying to get it so that it will say the name of the child, and that child's so powerful. And then also we have some of the t-shirts that say always believe in yourself. And then we'll have some that are each of the affirmations. So it will say, I am unique, or I'm strong, I'm a great person in life. Those will be available on our website soon.
And just tell us which color you want your shirt to be, because we can make it any color you want. Yeah. Because we just want you to be happy, and we want you to have fun, and we want you to make the world a better place.
Yeah, you want to feel good about yourself.
Then other people left it. You should make it better than it was before, because anyone who can just write one single paragraph about hope, anyone can change everything in the world, and that is the most greatest feeling that you can have in your life, because when you feel that feeling, you feel just amazing. Trust me, you will feel that feeling.
So hope is a wonderful feeling. Yes. Okay. All right. So we've learned about your books. Let's learn about you. What are some of your favorite subjects in school? Do you like school?
Yes, I love school.
You love school. What are two of your favorite subjects from school?
My favorite subject is math. My second favorite subject is SEL.
What is SEL?
SEL is self. I think it's self. What?
Already started.
I have emotional. Wait, no, it's self-emotional learning.
Social and emotional.
Oh.
But it's good, and I understand why you like it, because that really talks to all the feelings, and you love the feelings. Okay, so you said that you love math. Why do you love math? Like, most people don't like math. Why do you like math?
I like math because, well, you can do fun activities to go with math, and it's just so much fun. It's just so much fun.
Math?
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Okay.
Like, it's so much fun when you make it fun. Like, when you make activities for it to be fun, it can wind up making you smart and more hoping to get and more hoping to go to school at night so you can go back on math.
Okay. All right. So let me think what my question is. If you meet a child who says, I do not like school, right? What is one thing you would say to them to encourage them to see school in a positive way?
So I would say that without school, you wouldn't even be able to spell school.
They could, I guess, without learning. Okay. So learning helps you be able to spell. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and you don't just be able to spell when you're just born. That's just incredible.
Yeah. So and we recognize that school is a building. So wherever you learn, you can be homeschooled, or if you go to school in a building. So now with the pandemic, are you going to school in the building, or are you virtual?
I am virtual, and my brother's going to school in the building. I chose to be virtual because I want to keep my teacher.
Nice.
And also, special thanks to Grandma and Grandma Sylvia, Janine, Carrie, Stephanie, and Vita for listening to our ideas, reviewing content, and providing feedback on this project. Your input is invaluable and greatly appreciated.
And my friend Elyse was just reading the acknowledgments, with no background on what she's pretty random sometimes. So what else? What else would you like to tell those who are listening? Like maybe two things, anything. Keep it. All right, I won't say anything. Go ahead.
um. So what I want to say
Mhm.
is that anybody can be happy. If you just find a way. And also,
wait, let's slow down. Let's talk about that. What do you mean by find a way? Like, is that like thinking positively? What if I'm really sad because something happens, right? So what does finding a way mean?
Well, it depends. If you're super sad that something happened, for instance, if you're super sad that your hamster died, you can just have you can remember her and think positive because she or he is in a better place.
Okay. Like,
And they will and they will and they will be happy for the rest of their lives. And they were probably happy when they were still with you, but they are still with you in your heart. So
that is true. Okay. Let's see. Any one more thing that you want to say?
I also want to say that that when you if you don't like school because the bullies, don't try to make them angry, because if you go at them with aggression, with anger, with madness, and judgment, they'll just try more to annoy you because
so what should
they already judge themselves. That's where it comes from.
So how should you handle that?
You should be kind to them and tell them that that you can be friends and ask them why. And if you ask them why they are bullying, they are bound to instead of being your enemy, they will end up being your friend.
Okay. Should they maybe tell a teacher or a parent?
Yes, if that doesn't work and they still bully you and they now bully you with physical pain, with that's not word pain, you should definitely tell an adult. That can help.
Okay. Well, we want to say thank you to Black Authors Rock for helping us on.
And also, do not tell an adult you do not know. Tell a trusted adult.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you, Elyse. This was wonderful. So thank you all for joining. And thank you to Dr. LaTracy and Black Authors Rock for having us on. Again, our book is Always Believe in Yourself. And we also have an activity book that goes with it. We hope that you will purchase the book and also give us feedback. Let us know if you've already bought the book and you've read it. Let us know your thoughts either on Amazon or on social media. We would love to get your feedback. But yeah. Thank you.
And thank you for all the positive comments.
Yes.
And you can think and you are those, and you are just why you send it to me. You are great. You are all the affirmations in this book and this book combined. So, just remember that you are super special.
Yes, we all are special. I love it. Thank you.
So,